it's not only good to see you this year, but it's good to see you this year on the court playing the way you're playing. Like we were talking about it earlier. People don't appreciate your game sometimes until they see you in a different light. Like the fact that you can defend and play on that end of the floor the way you can, it's like people just not discovering it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. At some point, my game had to grow. I had to figure out how to be a winner, how to be a better overall basketball player, and I feel like I've been on that train for a while, since probably 2011, 2012, and I feel like my game had turned the corner then, and I'm still fine tuning and getting better. So, it's a new position, a lot of attention on us, and you get to see my full game. So. It's just all about getting better and keep growing for me. If you don't see it, then that's on you.
I think the word that's interesting you use is change and grow, instead of being like we were talking earlier about when you arrive in Golden State and people think, well, he's going to have to play a different style of ball or he's going to change the way he plays. But to say that you have to grow your game, I think that's a more interesting way of looking at it in a way of what you've had to do this year.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought I was going to come in and just jump on the train and not have to pull my weight. So I'm pulling my weight. I got to come out there and play extremely well for us to win every night. I have to defensively. I have to be there for the team for us to win because we play small a lot. So I got to play bigger than what I'm used to playing. Guarding fours, boxing out, stuff like that, and so pulling my weight, man. I'm getting better, and when you start thinking about other parts of the game outside of like, do I have the ball in my hands? Can I make a play for somebody else instead of maybe if I cut here, I can get somebody else a wide open jump shot, which is basically an assist on me that nobody really knows about. So, when you think about that type of stuff, it makes the game fun.
We were laughing earlier. We had Dr. J sitting here, and then we had Marquise Chris. Like, we got guys who have such a long history of the game, and then guys who are just dipping their toes in this thing. Yeah. You're in that middle ground now.
Yeah,
you've been in the league so long, you still look young. Got the baby
he is
face.
young.
That's what I'm saying. But in terms of years of service, do you start thinking about how long you've been at this and just the grind that it's been to get to this point?
Yeah, man, all the time. It's my 10th year. A lot of people ask me how long I've been playing, and when I say 10, they kind of shocked because I can remember it would just feel like yesterday I was just graduating high school. To be a 10-year veteran, 8-time All-Star, MVP in the league. It's just like. It's amazing. It's a blessing to be here and be healthy. It's hard. It's hard to play in this league. So don't take that for granted. And you could get younger guys, 10 years younger than you, and a couple guys that used to say, "Man, I grew up watching you." I'm like, "Wow, man, I'm only 28 years old." And you grew up watching me. So it's a cool feeling to influence the younger guys coming in, but still be a young guy at heart as well.
I remember going to that photo shoot with you and your mom outside of D.C. Before the draft.
A
long time ago. People are sending in questions. Aurelian wants to know, what's your relationship been like with Steph and Clay and Draymond since you arrived in Golden State?
It's been pretty good. Those guys they easily get along with. Low maintenance guys. So none of them think. None of us really think that we're quote unquote superstars. And it makes it fit. Clay is in his own world all the time. Draymond's so emotional, and Steph is just a great guy. So it makes it work. And I'm low maintenance as well. So great group of guys, man. Not only them, just from like Sean Livingston and Andre Iguodala to Pat McCall to JaVale McGee, just David West, Zaza, everybody down the line, man. Just great people.
Brenda Hinchman wants to know, you talked about growing your game. Where do you find the motivation to do that? Like, you just rattled off all this 8-time All-Star, MVP. You could be cool. You could be cool with that.
But it just feels like, man, why not get more? You're seeing some success, and you've been here. Why not try to keep going for more? You can easily be satisfied, but my mom told me never to satisfy. Never to get satisfied, and I just try to play my game and worry about every single day is a new day. And what I did yesterday really doesn't matter if I don't come and bring it today. So just try to build that consistency and longevity, and we'll see what happens after I'm done.
Can that be taught? Is that or just something you have?
It's got to be learned, huh?
Yeah, it's just got to be learned. I think just having good people around you. Obviously, game was just all fun early on. You weren't expecting to get better, or you didn't have any end goals, that early. And but But now when you've done everything from high school to college to the NBA, it's just like, how can I keep adding on, keep piling on? So that's the fun part.
Yeah.
You know? And you don't know where you're going to be because, like you say, high school, college, your goal is to get to the NBA. So in the NBA, what your goal now is just to keep going and see where we'll go after that.
Yeah.
William Tyler just wants to know, what's your height?
I'm 6'8", 6'8 and a
I
half.
think we referred to you as 6'13" a little while ago.
Yeah.
When you're as short as I am, everybody looks like a giant, man. Come
DeAndre
on.
Jordan's giving you the
Look,
side
hey,
eye.
give me
right
the
He's
now.
always giving a side out, man. He's a hater.
You know, I tell people, and we know you got to run, so we'll get you out of here on this last one. But I tell everybody, like, when I watch players, I'm trying to think of, like, the catalog of their games. Like, you watch them as rookies. I watched you put a dagger in his Hawks your rookie year.
I remember last second. Yeah.
I had to write the game story, and I was like, wow, this dude is going to be something. But then I think about the time when I watched you play where I thought, yo, he's on that next level, and it was the London Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
And when it's a conglomerate, all you guys together, and man, you was shooting threes, and it looked like layups, and you smacking yourself on the leg, and I was like, this could be a problem. Like, this could be trouble. Do you know when you're doing that, like when you're in that mode, that you pushed it to that next level?
Yeah, man. When you kind of get lost in the game, you don't realize who you're playing with and who the coach is and where you are. It's just like when you get lost and you get in the zone, man, it just feels like nobody can stop you.
Yeah.
And play with some great players on that team, from Kobe to LeBron and Melo, CP, and it felt like they were leaning on me at points throughout the Olympics and throughout the gold medal game, and it was just it was amazing to be a part of, and I felt like I belong with that group now. You know what I mean? So you go from a young guy to being, in that group with the best in the league. It's an amazing feeling.
Is that the best, that feeling? It's
It
very,
is. It is, because it's
very specific.
It's that respect they have for your game, and it's like, I was picking Kobe's brain on his footwork, and LeBron on how he takes care of his body, and Melo on jab steps. Like, so you just going through the game and just learning from these players. Just you have so much they have so much information, and I have so many different experiences. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Awesome. We appreciate it, man. KD,
all right,
taking that time, man.
All right.
As
Good seeing
always.
you.
Thank you, bro.
All right. Appreciate it.